Welcome. This video contains scenes of beard oil production. I'm going to show you a nice recipe. I'm going to explain why it's a nice recipe. Here we go. Kitchen scales. Let's gather our accoutrements. Get yourself some Pyrex dishes ready. I've got 3 here. You don't need 3. I'm in the habit of just getting all my dishes out, which is 3 dishes. A spoon. Get yourself a spoon for stirring. This thing is my beard oil dispenser. I use it to crank out beard oil. You can see its capacity is huge. I'm on it at about 50 bottles at a time, which it barely touches the side of this thing. You can set your gauge there as well. If you're working with little bottles or big bottles, I use 10ml and 30ml. There's the red balled shaft that cranks out the beard oil. These are the receptacles. My 30ml bottles, amber, with gold and black trimmings. I think they're rather nice. Here we go then. First ingredient is jojoba oil. Jojoba oil. Jojoba oil matches skin's natural oil, keeping your beard nice and balanced. In goes the jojoba oil. You see this everywhere. Everyone who makes beard products uses jojoba oil. That's why it's the mainstay. That's why it's the stalwart of beard care. Big Pyrex comes into play. Then we reset and we go with sweet almond oil. Sweet almond oil is rich in vitamin E. It nourishes and combats aging. Some of us need a lot of that. Some of us are rapidly approaching 40. In goes the sweet almond oil. Again, another big one in the beard care game. And it goes into the big Pyrex. Then we reset. Next we've got avocado oil. This one penetrates deeply into the pores. It's the deepest penetrating carrier oil that I know of. And it's quite precious, I probably shouldn't waste it like that, but I am quite clumsy. Into the big Pyrex. Next we've got Argan Oil, all the way from Morocco. This is great if you want a nice... No, we don't. We've got Castor Oil. Gloopy Castor Oil, which boosts hair growth. Apparently it fights greys, but I'm not having that. I don't believe it. But I do believe it boosts hair growth. Next we've got Argan Oil, all the way from Morocco. Thank you, Big Pyrex. The reset. In goes the Argan Oil. All the way from Morocco, extremely premium. No expense is spared in my recipe. I'm not gonna lie, it could be cheaper. You could leave a few of these out and it'd still be a great recipe, but I like to be high end with my beard oil. I sell it and I use it, so I might as well be the best I can make it. And the economies of scale as well that I enjoy from buying large amounts don't make it extremely expensive to purchase. And you still make a tidy profit on each bottle with good economies of scale. Give it a good mix. Now we're ready for the dispenser and the red balled shaft. You'll see that this barely fills the top. Such is the capacity for this beard oil dispenser. In goes our 10 bottles worth. And here we see the little Pyrex that I got out has found itself a use. It's receiving the stems there, the droppers. There we go. lesson 1, do not put that thing too far into the bottle, otherwise it will overflow. I learned it on the first lesson here. Can you see how much this levels up your beard oil enterprise? If you've just started and you're tipping Pyrexes into bottles, this thing gives you a huge boost. I bought this when I got my first white label business. Someone paid me for 50 bottles with a custom label, and I used that money to buy one of these, and with one of these I fulfilled the order. Well worth it. You can just see how quickly this is. I mean, you could make hundreds of these, you know, in less than an hour, just smashing them out. Last one now. Lovely. Feels it nice. It's all nice and even as well. You'll notice that the beard oil is unscented. I'm not at the scale yet where I'm putting my beard oil in with the carrier oil into the dispenser. I'm doing it by hand using the dropper method. So I'll take the dropper from the bottle, select my essential oils. In this case it's lemon and bergamot, Sicilian bergamot, and then by hand I'm dropping them in. I'm going for a 3% solution, which is 20 drops. Ten of each, nice balance. And there we go. That is the completed, scented bottle of beard oil. Give it a nice little dry up. Now we must decorate. Here are my labels from my business, full set products. Very smart. I did not design these myself. I got a designer to do them. The first 50 or so I applied a label to were not as straight and neat as this. Still look good, but it's hard to line them up by hand. Again, I level up for later in my career. Would be some sort of machine that does this. You can get small ones. Like, it doesn't have to be a huge operation. But for now, I'm by hand. There we go, matching up nicely. The bottles I got from Alibaba, I got 1,000 for £500 because I wanted to pay 50p a bottle. You can get them from the UK. They're actually the same bottles, but the UK supplier gets them from Alibaba. You can get them from the UK, but they're about £1 a bottle, £1.10. If you want the bottles with the gold or silver on top. I like the gold one. Here we go for the second bottle. These are for an order. I didn't just choose the lemon at random. These are an order that I'm going to fulfill that I wanted to also milk some content out of. I hope you got some value from this video. I hope there's someone out there watching this that's thinking about starting their own little beard brand. You can also include other things like I've done. I've got soap, I've got lip balm. I hope someone sees this and thinks, you know what, I'm going to do it. If this Patrick guy can do it, I'm going to have a crack. There we go then. Thanks for watching. Thanks for your time.